Hi guys, obviously only me this time, but basically yesterday it was my birthday, and I was gonna actually do a birthday unboxing essentially, but I didn't want my camera reactions to sort of change my actual reaction, if you know what I mean. I didn't want to put my camera self on for presents that I've been getting from my girlfriend and that. And I just thought I'd show you basically what I've actually got from Jen and from Jen's sister because of what it is. You'll see why. So we'll start off obviously from the smaller present. Yesterday I went into Tesco and I saw this. If you can't read it properly, it is An Evening with Noel Fielding. And I've always loved the guy, I've always found him funny. I loved the Mighty Boosh. I liked Noel Fielding when he was doing his live stuff before the Mighty Boosh. It seems now like he's lost it a bit though. I watched this last night and the first half was good. It wasn't anything spectacular. But the second half was just shit. It completely ruined it. Really, it just didn't have anything amazing about it. But that was my first one anyway. Well, it wasn't my first one. It was actually my last one. But you get the gist. The next DVD, as a jerk present, yeah, I actually strangely really enjoyed the movie. It was on TV once and me and Jen sort of sat down and started watching it thinking this is going to be awful. Jen still thinks it's awful. I really like it. You're going to judge me harshly on this. The Beverly Hills Chihuahua Trilogy. That's right. Yeah. I actually really liked this film, the first one. I thought it was quite a good film. Haven't seen the second or third, but I will be watching them. Jen pretty much just wanted me to watch the first one to torture me, and I was the one that enjoyed it. I know I'm sad. I know. The one from Jen's sister is Munchkin. Card game I've never ever heard of. This is obviously an Adventure Time version of it. Typically it's only 3 to 6 players. It's not 2 to 6 players, which is a shame, but I'm sure we can figure out some way to play it as a 2-player game. By looking on the cards, what they are, it looks like there's going to be a lot of stuff that can say like, yeah, you can sort of make your own game up as you go along. But it does look really interesting, to be honest, and I do love Adventure Time. I'm a big kid, basically. I'm a 27-year-old child. Another, like, back to Jen's stuff. Another thing, Adventure Time pyjama bottoms. Yeah, told you I'm a kid. I'm actually wearing a pair right now with Finn and Jake on. Sorry about my icky foot there if you saw it. And now we're getting on to the big stuff. Firstly, I'm actually going to show you it in a different order than I initially planned. We have this, the Coheed and Cambria deluxe box set of the latest album, The Colour Before the Sun. Coheed are my favourite band. They have been for years now. Jen doesn't really like them, but I fucking love the band. This is their first album, not actually based on any science fiction story that Claudio has written within song. This is basically based on his real life. Obviously here there is a book with photos and lyrics, etc. And then in the back there are the 2 discs demo disc album, the 7-inch vinyl with the bonus tracks on. I don't know if you can see it there. There we go. And also the DVD of the making of. Strangely enough, I actually preferred the demo version of this album than the actual studio release. It felt more Coheedy to me, and if you are fans of Coheed out there and you've listened to the Prize Fighter Inferno, which is Claudio's second project basically, it's more acoustic-y and electronic and stuff. He doesn't have the electronic-y bits in the demo version of this, but it does sound a lot more Prize Fighter mixed with Coheed than just Coheed. And whereas the actual studio album, to me, doesn't really sound Coheedy. Obviously, you've got Claudio singing, which straight away is Coheed as it is, but you get. I hope you get what I'm saying. And then you get another book. Nice, pretty blue book with a picture on, certificate of authenticity, and basically just pages of photos, stuff like that. The story of how the album came to be, and then in the back you get the key to the house that is depicted on the album. Obviously it's not a real key, but they've done it in a basic shape so you can actually customize it and get it cut to even fit your house if you wish. Then there's this big one, Guitar Hero Live. I can finally play Guitar Hero Live. I've always loved the Guitar Hero games. This is weird, and I'm already blistering up on my fingers. I doubt you'll be able to see it because it's actually faded now, but I've got a bit of a blister there just from resting on the guitar. I am terrible at this game. I've played it for a few songs and I am awful at it. It's just, I was alright on the older ones where it was like the 4 buttons, 5 buttons. I never really used 5 buttons because I just couldn't move fast enough, but the 4 buttons I could easily do it. Whereas on this, because you've got to go up and down, firstly I forget where the white buttons are and the black buttons are. The black's on top, the white's on bottom, and I keep getting it mixed up. And sometimes in my head just doesn't get around the whole thing of I've got to switch over, and I just end up keeping pressing the same bloody buttons, so I fail miserably. I've played a bit of the GH Live and I've played a bit of the GHTV mode. GHTV mode is basically you jumping into random music videos and just playing along, and but there are also bits where you can buy with real money or coins that you've collected in the game. You can buy particular videos to play, but the main problem with that is you don't actually get to keep them. You basically buy them the once and that's it, and that's a bit ridiculous to be honest, but obviously they've justified it with the whole thing of they can keep licenses for longer, they can get more licensing for the music doing it that way. But the problem is as well there is, when are they going to stop doing like buying new licenses? Apparently they're buying licenses every day to have these like certain songs on the game, but when are they actually going to stop doing that? Because it's an eventual thing, it will happen, probably if they ever release another one, and if not, just when they get bored. And the final one is one of the rarest board games, well, not in existence obviously, but to a collector and a fan like myself, the Twin Peaks Murder Mystery board game. Now I've been wanting this for a long time, and like I said, it is rare, and Jen managed to find it. I have no idea how much for, but she managed to find it second hand. But the best thing is, even though the box is faded and a bit tatty, the box doesn't matter, it's the innards that do. Everything hasn't even been used. The cards are even still wrapped in the cellophane plastic stuff. The board is in perfect condition. It's got both the dice that you need, it's got the counters and everything else. everything's there and everything is just in perfect condition, hasn't been used at all. And as the back of this book says, the FBI Agent's Handbook, winners don't use drugs. I'm sure we'll be playing this sometime this weekend. I really can't wait to actually get down to play this. I've just chucked a book on the floor. I apologise for that, Jen. She's through the other room because there wasn't really much seating in here. I'm in the spare room of my house. Basically, this is my mum's ironing room, store everything in here room. As you just saw then, I kind of looked at the bottom of the box. It's because I have to have the lid and the bottom the same way. I can't do it the other way. It'd just kill me to do it the other way. And that's basically it. I just thought I'd show you what I've got for my birthday. It's basically to get another video up because, again, illness struck, so I couldn't really go to Mike's and we couldn't do what we planned. So I thought, well, I'll do an unboxing of sorts and show you what I got for my birthday. There will be an actual unboxing coming soon, which is a food unboxing. There's a thing called Munch Pack, and it cost me around 20 quid, and it's got foods from basically anywhere around the world, or all around the world. It's just got loads of different foods. Like I bought the box that has 10 plus items in, and then you can also add an extra, like pay an extra $1 to basically request that you could have like meaty food or like nuts or whatever else, and then you can also say you don't want particular types. That has been dispatched to me, so as soon as I get it, because it's food, I'll be uploading a video then. So whether that's going to be myself or with Mike, I have no idea, but I'll be doing it as soon as possible because I don't want to be leaving food in a box for days. I hope you enjoyed judging me on my choice of films and cartoons. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks guys. See you later.